Is it going?
Good evening, audience. Glad to have y'all here this evening. I'd like to speak on a subject I feel very comfortable about giving a recognition that people need to take their flu shot for this season. I am intrigued on the idea that if you're believing or not having a willingness to take that flu shot, in my speech I hope to encourage you. I'm Michael Parks, and I would like to give you the invitation, or should I say, a recognition of some scenario that might occur. I've always been interested in action-packed movies, things that are actually giving your attention to and give you a insight of near related to life events. Well, there's one in particular I'm thinking of, is a Mel Gibson actor who portrays a man caught in a wasteland in a future where mass marauders rule, and they might just get and ruin his life. The fact is, it's a contrast with people. In a world unseemly, unsettable, in a world set somewhere in 2021, Mel Gibson is actually faced with a decision: fight or flight. Shall he be a hero? Should he take action? Well, his character holds true. He is, and he fights against this madness. Yet he's subject to those things, as anyone who can recognize that when there's a necessity to take action, it is up to the individual to make that action for themselves. So I'm going to give a subject about taking the flu shot. And every person across the land has a reason to take it, not just because of the sincerity of it or the seriousness of it, but a certain amount of people might just want to try to go through an entire flu and just sweat it out without having to take the time to just take a simple precaution. You must accept the responsibility. As individuals come and go, family, friends, and neighbors, those who are around you, it's contagious. It spreads by touch, by being infected by different things in different surfaces, even at schools, or dorm rooms. Brush against the wall or use any kind of linen within the actual surfaces of a towel or any kind of surface, paper, desk. We must recognize that the flu in this season is pretty severe. We do not want to contract and spread this through. An effective way to prevent that is our behaviors. Not the muckety-muck, just hope by chance won't catch it. Most students who are 18 or 24 are more or less susceptible because of the close contacts that they hold with their friends. And by choosing to do those things, you might recognize different signs that you are feeling weak, maybe even quite thirsty, a feeling that you're actually feeling exhausted because you've done a minimal task, body aches, your mind's not concentrating, you're a little fuzzy. Think about the importance of having people around you that you don't want to have your family or friends infected with such a virus. This affects not only you, but the community. It adds an extra strain, especially on older people who might contract it. They may have had the flu shot. They might not have to go through such an event. But you still don't want to have that chance to happen to you. Even in the workforce, in the population of the United States, there's over 14,000 possibilities of individuals who actually contract the flu seasonally. And of those deaths, there's at least 8,000, I apologize. Let's be realistic about young and elderly. Those two individuals cannot avoid the flu, even though they might. But the solution is immunization through a vaccine, a shot. The methods of prevention, well, the protection is here and it's updated. Every year, pharmacists, medical attendants, those who are your doctor and who are in the field of medicine, perform tasks. They are actually listed in many health journals those things that were about journalism for community and toward health. Most of the communicable diseases, but the flu is the one that's most recognized as common. It is certain that only you can make that decision, not only you, but the perception, to take the flu shot. Don't place such an incredible responsibility. A reasonable decision is to take the vaccination so that among your friends and among your family, you do not want to presume that just a simple vaccination, after all, is not just going to stop it. You must do it apart from yourself. Simple methods: wearing face cloths, keeping a distance, washing your hands often, soap and water, drying those disposable cloths, giving yourself time, and that's where the CDC has emphasized, especially during this season, to take precaution. In conclusion, I hope that you will understand and feel the reasoning is just not by circumstance, but by your choice. A choice that you can take apart and become a better individual, sharing that influence to others. Thank y'all and have a good night.